Welcome back. Let's play this guy. I do need to start making submissions because they don't want a flurry of them all at once. To the official little contest or little event. It's not really a contest in my opinion. I'm not competing with anybody. I'm just having fun on my own terms. What is that? Ah, the overpower thing. Right. I don't even consider this when in combat, so I probably should. So the status right now, if I'm all built out and I'm just doing my thing, I'm looking at just I'm not using any consumables at the moment. I'm already overcapped for armor. At this level, I'm ready for Torment 3 when it comes to my armor. And I'm under-equipped for fire and shadow resistance. My poison resistance is boosted because I had no other good places to put points here other than poison resistance, max poison resistance right here, and max poison resistance here. So I have another 4 here, which is actually kind of good because poison resistance for me is one of those things that is just so ouchy. Like if I'm in a cave, like if I'm in an instance and there's spiders everywhere, they poison the shit out of you. They spew it, they leave it on the ground. You're basically it's poison central. So having extra poison resistance is not a bad thing, in my opinion. So I don't mind that at all. As far as gems go, I have upgraded to a royal here. This one can go no higher, but I can always upgrade these two. So that'll get me 4% higher over here. So I'll be up to 69%. But I'm already going to be capped. Or, well, I will almost be capped when I take a smooth, whatever it's called, blah, 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 where is it here? Yeah, soothing spice, there we go. When I take a soothing spice, that 65% will become 75.3%, right? So that'll be above 75%, which is sort of the cap. But my new cap will now be 77% for these 4 items, and this one will be 81%. So this one will go to 81%, which is fantastic, at least at this level. At Torment 3, it'll of course be lower. So that's the constant fight to keep those numbers up. This is never going to be a problem again. I will always be capped even at T4, because if I need to, I can always take Song of the Mountain, which will increase my armor by 300, which will put this at 1567, which is, and actually, even just taking this will put me almost overcapped for T4. So this needs to be 1500 as I'm sitting here at T2, because when I go to Torment 3, subtract 250 armor. When I go to Torment 4, subtract another 250. So at Torment 3, I'll be at 1017 armor, right? So subtract 250, and then add that back with add another 150 here. So I'm up by 150, and then I go to Torment 4, and I'll be a little bit below where I need to be. But this will more than compensate for it. And then I can actually back off of armor here and there. And I need to make sure I don't, yeah, this is probably a large portion of why, is because I've imprinted with this. Now what I might do is remove this and instead use like the consumable buffs, because right now I'm overcapped on armor, but that does help when pushing in the pit, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. I do need to be thinking about these abilities all the way around, making sure that they're exactly what I need, optimal for what I'm doing. But so far it's been really well. I can one-shot a boss in a thing, and it's just like boom, they're dead. It's pretty nice in like a Torment 2 dungeon, you know, when I'm doing whether I'm doing one of these special ones or not, which, let's look. Ah, yes, excellent. Let's go do this. All right, so I'm going to take a soothing spice. That way I am more than capped. See that? I'm at 73% or 75%, which is excellent. And then this has another 15 minutes, so I'm going to try to do this quickly. We'll see if I can knock this out quickly. Because I don't care so much about the stuff inside as I want to get that whisper. Whisper caches are where a lot of this good stuff is. I'm not going to do the room. I don't care about the room. The amount of effort and sidetrack. I will do the event that leads up to it though, because this is nice for getting XP. Well, I guess I don't need the XP, but these things can drop things, right? Maybe? I don't know. I actually no longer need XP, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm done with that. I'm not doing that room. I just want the whisper. And I want Obusite. You can see Torment 2 is now easy breezy. I encountered something lurking in the dungeon, which could have been the Butcher or some other thing, and he was dead in one shot, so that feels really good. None of these things really do much to me. These things all die in one shot, which is excellent. It's going to make farming in Helltide nice. One of the next goals is to get Chaos Armor. Like, I would love a Chaos Armor version of this weapon. That would be fantastic. Actually, I would love 2 of them. That way I have a backup in case I die. But that way I can put Shockwave back on my weapon. That would be ideal. Oh, nice. All right. The drops. I can afford these minutes. Basically, the way I play hardcore, what I'm doing it sensibly, which I try to do, is that I don't take unnecessary risks with anything. You know, I try to control as many things as I can, which means I want my character to be at maximum survivability, if at all possible. I don't want to have to survive by being clever and avoiding things, right? If I can help it. I don't want to have to step out of the thing that could kill me. That to me is not a sane way to play, because that relies too much on server timing, internet lag, you know, all those kinds of things. To me, that's not a smart way to play. I guess some people enjoy the thrill of it, but I don't. I'd say the only thing I need to make sure of is to always go into every serious fight with Grizzly Rage. So, like, it's about to expire in a minute here. Maybe I can keep it extended. Yep, there we go. Nice. It's weird. Sometimes I'll hit the button and nothing will happen. That's a concern. Damn right you die instantly. Oh, nice. Getting drops. Need more enemies. Oh, nice. Perfect timing on this event, so that I'm getting like tons of infernal warps everywhere now. Absolutely great. Ooh, he hit me a little bit. Okay, the buff wore off. Oh, look at that. Little damage. But the screen got red for a moment. Nice. Aspect of grasping veins. Nice. Now I have a whisper. It'd be nice if I had unlocked T3, but I'm not going to go do that yet. Then I would switch to T3 and go grab the Whisper Cache. Get a little better results, and then swap back to 2. That's sort of the next goal. Same as I did for this.
It's done.
Okay, dungeon keys. Yes, I think. No, I don't really need those yet. I was just thinking, boy, I really need dungeon keys. So I can, like, farm the dungeons, but I have plenty. It is nice to have a variety to choose from. That way you're more likely to get, you're more likely to have one that has the whisper on it. That's right. Let's very carefully look at these. Changeling's depths. That's amazing. Do I have that on anything? I'll have to keep that in mind. That's nice. It's a multiplicative increase in damage when hitting a poisoned enemy. As a werebear, yeah. Because I poison enemies all over the place. So the second hit would be like amazing. Dazing effects. Most of these I won't be using. I'm not gonna. It's gonna be hard to beat that 822 max life. See if there's anything that stands out here. Obviously not those weapons. Okay, I'm good on. I'm good on gold now. I can just crunch. Okay, so no. No, obviously. No. I don't do single-handed weapons. Let's see here. Yeah, resistance. I need as many pieces of gear that have resistance on it as possible. So if it doesn't have resistance as a stat from the get-go, it's not even in consideration. Like, that is in consideration, right? That's very near the top of its range, but I already have a piece that has that, so I don't really... The only reason I would choose this is if I wanted to retemper something to try to get it to be a better one. I will hold on to it, though, because it might, be a good fallback if I die. Nope. Nope. It's got to have resistance to all things. Let's see. I would like my enhanced to have resistance as well. Not armor. I can always eat food to get better armor. Or I could temper it with armor. I can't temper with resistance, sadly. So, no. 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 Ah, there we go. Resistance. So this one has attack speed. So this has resistance. So there we go. That's a good one. Not a good one. All right. Now the other one.
Excellent fight.
Tazik. That's a legendary one, right? No, it's not. Well, slowly increasing the library of glyphs. Let's see, what's this?
Still got some good in it.
And no. Resistance to elements. I'll hold on to that as a backup. No, and no. Alright, so if I have to, I want to replace this with this. Too bad it's not a 800, but it's actually better. And I just need to put willpower on it. I guess I could go with something else on that, like attack speed. That would probably be good as well. But the resistance is really important. Because right now I have attack speed, which is good, but I'd rather have the resistance. Alright, so let's go. Resource. Right? Yeah, has a chance. Yeah. Oh, that's very low. And this is a dead one. Sadly, but it won't be the last. It won't be the last one that I get. I'll just keep fishing for rings. I'll hold on to it because it's still, you know, still a viable backup. As far as this goes, these are both backups. Oh, wow, this has primary resource. I didn't know you could get that on gloves. That's actually not a bad choice. That's interesting. All right, so we're going to grab those and store those there. I can always finesse that later. All right, we have boss summoning materials. And let's see, that's good. That's good. That's fine. That's fine. I don't like the chest as much. I like it when it just drops from things. That's more enjoyable to me. I don't have to like hunt for things. Okay, so all these are at 10. And now I can start like upgrading the other things as well, just in case I need to go use it. So let's start. Sort of bring them all up equally. It's like a more efficient use of materials, because I don't know what I want to upgrade, so I'll just upgrade it all sort of evenly. And of course, I will get these, but I won't level them up. I leveled this up because I was, why do I have this leveled up? I don't know why this is leveled all the way up. Maybe I was doing an experiment on the other druid. Very strange. Because I did level up a druid as a test. Maybe I was experimenting. I don't remember. Alright, but I didn't do it on this character. It's never been equipped. Alright, so we'll go down here and do this. Interesting. Not bad for lightning storm. Okay, now as far as my progress goes. Okay, legendary. Be nice to hit Torment 3 before I loot that. Actually, it doesn't matter anymore, does it? No, experience doesn't matter. Let's see here. Nice, Abusite. Yes. This one is sort of not really useful anymore because you can't, at least in this thing, you can't like equip a mythic item. So it's like, eh. I should be able to level up some items again. Some because of the Abusite I have. All right. Whoops. Shit. There we go. Oh, man. All right. So I accidentally used it on that. Damn it. Guess it doesn't hurt to get these ranked up a little more, does it? I mean, I want to run them all at 8. So they should all have 4 triangles on the bottom when I'm done leveling. That way they're all at their peak. I mean, even if they're not like ideally rolled, at least they're like all the stats are generally much higher than they normally would be. So the ultimate goal is for them to all to be like 3 stars, obviously. But, you know, failing that, you know, 1 star is good. Or anything's really good. But you want them to all be 3 stars. You want them to have the stars on very useful properties, so you don't have to re-roll. Like, I wouldn't want to have to re-roll because you'll lose the star when you re-roll, like this resistance. So I just want the resistance to be there from the beginning. That would be a perfect world, right? That's ideal. But failing that, you want... well, that would be perfect. If they were all 800, 3 stars, and then as you masterwork twice, you hit the exact right things. And then they're all perfect rolls, or near perfect rolls. That would be amazing. And then, of course, the most perfect application of whatever it is, the tempering, right? And the masterworking. But, you know, we don't live in a perfect world. We take what we can get. Let's see, lucky hit chance. I want that to be resistance, right? So let's try to go for caps here.
Ghost.
Actually, what I need to do is I need to roll for chest pieces, don't I? Let's see, max life, that's nice. Fire resistance, see, that's still another bullshit one. Let's see. I'd rather have all resist over having something, you know, like really, like if this had all resistance and 2 worse things, I would choose it. Like if it was like resists all elements and then like, you know, some dumb thing like lucky hit chance and some other dumb thing, I might actually choose it just for the resistance alone, because it's really hard to get resistance on a piece of headgear or on any piece really.
Still got some good in it.
It's like if I come over here and try to re-roll it, it takes, oh my god, you could burn millions of gold trying to get resistance to all things right there. All right, let's go to chest here. Tunic.
Not a bad tool, that. See some steel you need. What's left, you ask?
Let's go farm for some more Abusite. And actually, let's go do one of these. Whoops. Haven't done one of these yet. I should be fine on T2 because I'm way overcapped on everything. Too bad it's not the Infernal Horde thing, or the Whisper thing. Now, I will struggle to reach things in here, so that's one of the downsides of this build. Hellborn. Draining Spires. Yeah, let's do this. That's why I chose 10 levels. That way I have a better chance of getting 666. Kill 15 pretty quickly, which is nice. Put some poison down, that way when they spawn in, they're dead. All right, that's not bad for a first wave. Anchored masses is all, yeah, there we go. Launching my Grizzly Rage. See, I can pre-poison the area, sort of like a poison trap effect, and just have, when anything spawns, they just instantly die. Burning Rain, Fiendish Legion. Two things. I'm always looking to see if the Grizzly Rage is about to drop off when I'm... They did die, right? My one Achilles heel right now is movement speed, so that needs to get boosted somehow. Like it'd be lovely to get Slaughter. Okay, am I in a good position? No, I'm not in a good position to do that. Let's do ambushing help. Not late enough in the game to do a Chaos Wave. Alright, so far it looks pretty good. It's amazing how fast spires can go down now. They're actually really good. They really fixed them. Why are you guys not dying very quickly? Stalking Devil, yes. Give me a butcher. This is a good test. Dead in one hit. Good sign. That's how you know you're really well geared for this level. Because if you can kill the butcher right away, like even before he reaches you, that's a good sign. A little bit of dip in my health there. Like, not health, but fortification. Okay, I've made it to 666, that's good. Now it's a matter of getting more for Obosite or gear. If I can get to 1,000 something. I guess you don't need. I guess you get 66 from what's his face, right? Let's see, precious. And now, if I'm thinking that my poison should last longer than it is. Like poison traps, one of the things you do for a rogue is you make it so they last longer. That way, fresh enemies that enter them get poisoned as well. They just sort of stick around longer. Now, look at that. I'm losing health. Interesting. All right, now at this point, let's do a Stalking Devil. Let's chance this. Oh, good. Lords. That works. Hoping for goblins, but This will work too. Considering I can one-shot them all. I hate the one with all the red waves of fire that sweep over the area. It's just annoying. Especially if you're a little bit ouchy. Which I'm not, but still. See, I did lose health, but not much. Not much at all. Okay, I think I'm on my way to getting two things. Exalted Fiends. Yeah, I'm not ready for T3. This is really comfortable. Like, having you do a health pot once in a while is not bad. You don't want to have to be chugging health pots left and right, though. But this is really good. I mean, the only thing that's going to kill me is if I get DC'd, or if the server does something weird. You know, some mechanical issue unrelated to skill or gear. This is no longer a gear or a skill issue. This is strictly technical. Ran out of material, resources. All right. And when I kill him, I think I get 66 or 90 or I forget, some number of things. Oh, good, I can open the chest as well. Okay, so after I kill him, I'll open the chest. And then I will spend the rest of it on Augusite, because that's where I'm suffering at the moment.
Yes. You will find only your...
There you go. It's a very comfortable kill. 3-star of some kind. Alright, so 493. Now, I would normally just get gold, but I really need the gem fragments in the Albicite. And there we go. First 10 wave clear. At T2, not bad. Not bad at all. I just wish it were a...
Greetings.
I wish it were one that would give me... Ooh, is that... Nope. Okay. Can't really use a chest, though, sadly. I mean, unless it were made into a different thing. So I need the chest for this build, and so failing that, I could put a chaos armor in there, but that's not the one for my build. So no resistance, not going to even bother. It's a beautiful ring, don't get me wrong, but no. Nope. If an item that can have resistance on it doesn't have it, then it's not a consideration.
What's still got some good in it? I've been starting from nothing.
Okay. Thank you for the uniques. I need something different. I need the chest piece. I have Mad Wolf's Glee and Vasili's Prayer for a wolf build, but a werewolf build, but I'm not doing a werewolf build. Ah, I have re-rollers. Excellent. Okay, so let's grab that one thing and see if we can re-roll it. All right, this is what I was hoping for. It's okay if it still fails, but I would rather it not. Again, resource cost reduction every single time. That's amazing. That's just absolutely amazing every single time. 10%, 10%, 10%. It's like, what are the odds, you know? Their RNG needs help. That's unusual to hit not just the same thing, but the exact same number each time. Something's wrong. All right, let's grab another soothing spice. Let's see here. I could probably do this on T1. I'm not going to do it on T2. The issue here is, oh, not this one. What is it? This one, yeah. I could do this on T1 now. I think I want to do more with this character before I venture into do a boss. But I can upgrade some things here. Let's get... Let's see, this guy needs to do more. Thank you. Pulverized size, nice. Right. Let's get this one up. All right. Again, I'm just going for, you know, getting them up so that they're up. I'm not shooting for the best piece in the world. Just, I want to put my best foot forward every time I go into a thing. All right, so I need to go do more. So these all need to have diamonds. Nothing higher, no stars, just diamonds. No repairing, of course, because I've never died, thank God. Let's see. I could try... let's see where... I could try re-rolling the healing required. Once or twice. I'll go armor. I'll go way over capped on armor. Okay. Just to have it. It's not a terrible thing. I'd rather have resistances, but you know. I think you can have resistances there, can't you? I think. Anyway. Now I no longer have to worry about armor at all. And I can actually probably re-imprint... yeah, I can re-imprint this with something different. Let's see. Do I have any utility things I can put on? I'm no longer casting basic skills, so that's not really a thing. When you have Fortify, your Earth skills gain 2 ranks. Oh. That actually could be good. Because my Earth skill, this is now an Earth skill. So we'll see what that does when I'm out and about. Or I could go, see what else. Vigorous. I mean, this is not a bad choice if I had, you know, like wolves on, like if I wanted to spend just 1 point and put wolves on there, right? That's basically a 17.5% reduction in damage. So normally, I'll try that actually. And normally I would have this, but instead let's do wolves. Let's just do wolves, and they're just going to be there. Let's see if they persist when I'm in Grizzly Rage. Because if so, then I would consider doing that just for the damage reduction alone. I would be willing to sacrifice some power. Okay, so the wolves are still there. Okay, excellent. All right, that's a great choice for hardcore. Just a continual reduction in damage. And then the hurricane one, I mean, unless I'm doing something stupid here, I don't want to buff them. They're not there for damage. Non-physical damage reduction. So this is just non-physical. These guys will absorb all damage if I change this, the imprint on the legs. Or on the, on this piece. That's actually kind of genius. Unless there's some fatal flaw I'm not considering. So across your companions, does that mean each one gets it? That couldn't be it. That's across, like it distributed among your companions, and your companions cannot die. So they're there, they're doing their thing. Would there be any benefit to doing other things here? They don't do anything else, right? Fortification. This would be a reason to spec it out, but I would have to give up other things that are more important, I think. Unless there was some other thing down here. I don't want to have to activate, so that doesn't matter. Again, I'm not doing it. I don't want them for their DPS. Poison creeper. Poisoning. Yeah, I don't really need to worry about that one. Yeah, so this is just strictly for defense. That's it. Just they're not buffing me. They're not debuffing enemies. They're there just to give me a little more comfortable room for not dying. So when that big hit comes in, it doesn't hit as hard. All right, so let's go in here. Let's see. Now let's go 7. Let's go check this guy out. And obviously you want the top tier for every imprint to be on your gear, ultimately.
I don't think Subo likes me.
Let's see, shockwave. Ooh, it's an improvement. Nice. Salvage material. Okay, I'm not going to burn that just yet.
Check, and yes, all balanced out.
But let's go ahead and crunch this. Shockwave, thank you. And now better shockwave on this ring. So from 100 to 104. Not a lot. Every little bit helps though. All right, now this is going to get... Nope. Gotta have that all needed resistance roll. Boy, it'd be nice if this resistance was higher. It'd be lovely to have gotten a necklace that was much higher than that. They removed it from the pool, and it's really hard when you're 60 to get those. Maybe I should level up another character like 59 and just use them to roll for necklaces to try to get the highest possible necklace, you know, to get a set of those for, you know, building out. But, yeah. Let's go do this. Let's see, how's my resistance right now? So I am down a little bit. That again. We'll test the... Oh, here we go. Okay, 4 minutes left. That's enough to do a little damage. Ooh, a legendary. I can just stand here and not worry about it. It's nice. Very nice. Gonna open. Thank you. Looking for a chest. Maybe I'll have time to open one chest. Sorry, guys. I need to be near the chest for this. That way you just... Ah, champion. Awesome. Hello, champion. Rings, okay. Again, I'm looking for rings that have resistance on them more than anything else. It's the only thing I really want on it. Obviously, the other things are nice too, but I really need the resistance. Yay, more rings. See, I'm watching the health go down for this. See, is this another ring? That'd be great. Probably a necklace. Or no, this is hard. This is a protector here. So, like, it'd be lovely if I got a chest out of this. What is it? Health. Right. Not what I really need, but alright. That. Another minute to get to 75. Not that difficult to do. Need 3 more. No, 1 more. This'll do it. I should have like a day of just farming the hell tides. Hell tide day. All right. Nope. 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 For a Ravens build, that's not bad, but nope.
What's left, you ask?
Nope. Has to have resistance. Ah, an emergency escape valve. First one I've seen. It's amazing. Okay, that's good. Can't believe I haven't seen these yet. All right, so we're going to go customize. We're going to put the scroll on the top. Yep. Save changes. And we're going to put hello on the bottom. Oh, and let's put thank you. Not that I need these. On the left. There we go. There we go. Hello.
Hello. Thanks.
It's interesting. It's like a single player game for the most part on this thing. Did I get any opposite? No, I
I'll
didn't.
keep my forge hot. Return soon.
All right. Let's see here. So next goal is T3. I really need more resistance for that. Everything else is fine. DPS is fine. Resistance is key. My armor's fine. Okay, there's the last, that one, I think, is that one. So not really anything I didn't already have. Hey, right? Where's that? Oh, that's that. Okay. That I can't use anyway. All right. No unique perks. Let's go do whisper stuff. The end game really is doing 4 things, cycling through them. Whispers, pits, hell tides, bosses. That's it. That's really it. There's no other real thing to do. So it's 30. There's the moat machine. Hopefully I can get 100 while I'm here. There we go. I'll do the basement here in a moment. Okay. One more. Let me get that here. If it's a puzzle one, I'll have to do it and then submit it. I do notice that my Grizzly Rage has dropped off. All right.
It is done.
Okay. I would love a pair of Chaos Boots for this effect. That'd be lovely. Okay, so experience. Oh, it was experience. That's what it was. I would love to get resistance on boots. Can you get resistance on boots? Maybe you
Some
can.
steel you need.
We'll see. Totem. Thanks.
I have been starting from nothing.
Evade. Wrath skills. Looking for all resist. There we go.
What's left, you ask?
All right. That's good. That's very good. All right. So we're shooting for pulverized size and movement speed. Come on, be nice. Low end, but that's fine. And then movement speed. Okay, I should go with the fewer options, right? Digigrade gate. What is
I'll
digigrade
keep my
gate anyway?
forge hot. Return
Can never remember what that is. Is that a speed thing? that a werewolf thing? Yeah. Well, a werewolf form. Yeah, that's not what I want. We'll grab this. We'll reset it. Now I have more attempts. Mobility. Come on. Really? Alright, well, that's better than nothing.
Magic is neither good
I'll take
nor
it.
evil.
Alright,
How may I
so
help
wrath
you?
skills, max life. Ooh, movement speed.
Your magics await your return.
Yep, I can give up some life for some movement speed. Yeah, because I had it there too. So, yeah. These will all go higher. But yeah, it's really terrible rolls, but I have it for the resistance, not for anything else, really.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. But it's so effective.
Let's see, did I get... Ah, resistance,
Use it
excellent.
well.
Okay, so when I have this, I'm more than counted. On those, anyway. Alright, let's put Doom Treads. Oh no, Wind Strike.
Right on.
I will have to gimp some things to get my, you know, preferred aspects on. Or preferred items. And it's okay to sacrifice one thing to get the thing you really need to progress. So, yeah. So T3, I think that this might make me T3 ready. Let's check my royal gem. Having all royal gems would help a lot. Diamond, there we go. 2 royal gems, that helps a lot. Right. This is probably a T3 ready character. But we will have to prove that out in the dungeon. I'll hold that for another character if I need to level another character. Alright, so... I'm gonna go 30. See how this feels. We need to always be gauging how much incoming damage there is. Having the doggies there should help a lot.
Anything could be lucky.
Sort of an interesting discovery. This is T2 plus a little bit. Having the wolves there is actually kind of genius because it sort of has built-in counteracting the effect of the resistances going down as I go higher. Like if the resistances aren't quite good enough, I can at least have those wolfies take up, you know, some of my damage. Sacrificing a little DPS to get it, that's perfectly fine by me. The beautiful thing about this build is if things don't die the first hit, they will almost certainly die in the second hit because they're standing in my poison, and then I'm guaranteed overpower. And I don't know what my overpower is now, but it's insanely high compared to like a standard non-overpowered hit. It's at least doing twice the damage. At least. I mean, it's probably a lot more than that. Keep an eye on my bar there, making sure I don't lose my Grizzly Rage. That also gives me damage reduction. go, boss time. It's a good time. Okay, my Grizzly Rage still has several seconds left. Okay. Yep, that first one debuffed him, the second one killed him. Alright, so we're basically just on these two, right? Yep. Working those up. I don't know. We'll see if I can get a third glyph or if I'll focus over on doing another legendary power instead. Let's see what we have here. Resistance? Nope. Nope. Resistance. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, nice. Let's see if I can work this into a good build. Total armor and pulverized size. All right. Total armor, good. Excellent. Lucky hit chance. No. We're gonna go light. No. While I like lucky hit chance, I need the life more. Now I will be sacrificing a little bit of life for this, but that's okay. Having that resistance is more important. Yes. So that goes up there. This will be a backup. I'm not as concerned with putting royal sapphires in yet, but it's so nice to have those. Okay.
Greetings. How shall a hammer sings on your return?
I need to whittle this down too. Let's put this in current. And then we'll see how high I can get this tempered. Oh, nice. Willpower, math, okay. These are just placeholder pieces for the moment. These obviously need to be 800 with 3 stars eventually, but this is a good starting point. All right, so let's go to the next one. Any interesting things happening? No. Okay. So that was 25, 30. Let's go 35. The thing now is I'm more than geared for T3, I believe. I think I'm very well geared for T3. It's just a matter of proving it out. Okay, taking a little bit of damage there, that's fine. As long as it's just a little bit of damage. You don't want these big health spikes. You don't want to go down by, like, 50% in one hit. I have to be able to heal back up and survive something. As you can see, the issue really is not DPS. My DPS is more than enough at this point. I just have to withstand the big incoming damage. Like, you can even stand in like those spikes just to see what they do. Because it sort of assuages fears, when you see them, you're like, ah, you see that? I lost about 10% health there. It's not bad. I'm not unhindered, so I can't walk through things. It'd be nice to get the thing on my boots that makes me unhindered, but I'd rather have the speed, honestly. See, being vulnerable is not nice. Ooh, nice protection, that's good. Like, I would almost rather, I don't know, I'll have to do the math. I think I would rather have these wolves than have more armor. If I were like 1 to 2% below armor cap, I think the wolves would be more important. For a single point and one imprint, that's not bad. Where is everybody? You're gonna make me lose my buff. I hate it when it does this. Come on, fix your instance, guys. Stand in the fire. See, barely any damage. Awesome. It's always good to test. That way you're like, oh, I'm in the fire, it's gonna kill me. No, you're fine. See, he did bring me down just a little bit, but not very much. All right. Excellent. So that was a 35, so let's try a 40. See if we can unlock T3 before my soothing spices run out. Oop. Let's see.
Might have been starting from nothing.
I think everything's up to date, right? Let's make sure.
Wonders of sanctuary at your fingertips. How may I help you?
Oh, that's not what should be there. Ah, that was an oversight. All right, that should be quicksand. Quicksand. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Mobility. Yes. And yes. Awesome. And now I might have to go through after this run and make sure that they're topped off, but I think I did. Okay, we're going for T3. At this point, if I clear this, then I can put all 128 points into the Paragon board. And I might rework the Paragon board and work on a third glyph. But now we're very much paying attention to incoming damage. Okay, we're getting damage there. How do I get up there? Weird. Stand in the fire. Good. No damage incoming. So it looks like I'm mostly taking physical damage when I'm getting hit. Oh, I'm vulnerable. All right. But it's not bad. Mitigated to a great degree. Really, if you do the math, if you do the hard work of mathing everything out, hardcore is not that scary as long as you don't take shortcuts for survival. If you prioritize DPS at the risk of like surviving, then you are doing, in my opinion, you're doing it wrong. And I did it wrong on my first Spiritborn, which I guess is what sort of soured me on the Spiritborn in a large degree. If I hadn't died, I probably would have just stuck with it, but I was also jonesing to play the Druid. I had sort of planned on playing Druid, but then I thought, oh, I'll do a spin. Why not? For fun. But then it was like, Spiritborn. I was really hoping I'd get lucky. Always making sure we're in Grizzly Rage. See, I'm to the point where really what's doing the most damage is the poison combo, where when they're poisoned, it's guaranteed to overpower. That's doing a tremendous amount of damage. Like if something survives the first hit, because some things aren't dying in the first hit. Yay, fire. Okay, we are T3 ready. I'll verify that by looking at the numbers when I'm done. It's important that I do this only when I have the incense buff, which I do have. If anything, I think I should be taking an attack speed buff as well. to my grizzly ray. Still sufficient. Okay, his poisoning was almost nothing. I am now T3. Awesome. Okay, so now I can start leveling up a third glyph. So the trick is which one? I have all the glyphs. Damage reduction. The more fortify you have, that's not bad at all. That's a good candidate. Undaunted, yes. Let's see here. Poison damage effect that lasts longer, that's nice too. I think I would go with Undaunted first, though. Let's go here first. I mean, I'll probably level them all up to 15 just so I have a selection. But now I can swap to T3 when I'm doing things. I'll probably still play in T2 just for safety, but let's check my stats and see where we land. I don't know, I might stick to T3. 1055 armor. Look at that. Capped, even at T3. This is awesome. I'll stick to T3 then. This is amazing.
What's left, you ask?
Now I can spec out 128 points. That's nice. I might not even use that because it's far away. I might just go to the next board and get a legendary node and then another thing. That way I get 3 legendary nodes and 3 glyphs, but I don't have to spend to get all the way down here. I mean, having this resistance might be nice later on, but let's just try to get to a board as fast as possible over here. All right. Let's see. Really, it would be just this one. But I don't think I would need that, actually. Because I don't think I'm using a lot of spirit, because I've reduced my... Well, if I do a lot of hits at once, maybe. See, this glyph is way over here. I don't know. I'll attach it and I'll try it. See if I can get there quickly and efficiently. Let's see. Spirit. Spirit. I might come back to that. Let's see. Resistances to elements. Yes, thank you. I actually don't need that yet. But it's right there if I need it, or when I need it. How long would it take me to get down here? Can I get there in 28 points and have enough to spend around it? I don't think so. Yeah, they really... That's tricky. So now I have 3 legendary nodes. 3 legendary nodes that would help me the most. Right? That one, and that one. Now, if I had to, I would run through the center here. $121. Reduction from poison enemies, yes. And then I would put Undaunted here, right? Now I need only 5 intelligence. That's not bad. 1. I can, when this gets to 15, it would go there. 2. 3. So... Is there another? That's right there. It might take those last 3 points to reach another intelligence for the next ring, right? So I need 2 more here. So there's 1 there, and there's 1 there. So I'll have to like, so it's 128 points. Let's level that up. Okay, so without soothing spices, I am suffering from low armor, and I am suffering there. So that's good to know. I do want the soothing spices. I don't need the armor one though. I'll need this when I go to T4 though, most likely. All right, let's level up let's level up Undaunted to 15, and then we'll reassess. We'll see where we stand as far as how those points are landing. And I might also reconfigure the boards. I don't know. I'll have to maybe do that offline.
This place is...
I really want that damage reduction. It's okay to take a little bit longer to kill something, but it's not good to die. Whoops. I don't like dead ends, game. Don't do that to me. Barely any damage. Nice. Too bad I don't have a barrier. That would be nice too. And fortified is good, but having both would be amazing. Being both fortified and have barrier. Oh yeah, please. How's my Grizzly Rage? It's still good. And it's even better. One thing that's interesting about this build, unlike the Evade build, for example, or the Rogue build, is it does really force you to pay attention to your surroundings, which is good when it comes to finding chests and things like that. You're not looking at the mini-map all the time, because you're moving so fast you can't like navigate otherwise. This is like, oh, I'm just looking around, I'm seeing what's where. It's nice. I mean, that's one thing that I did enjoy about the Crushing Hand build, is I was aware of my surroundings at all times. And I did lose that when I was testing the Evade build. It was like, the Evade build is so fast, but it's like I lose all connection with what's around me, which I don't like in this situation, honestly. Oh, okay. Almost. Excellent. Now, to be able to survive T4, I am going to need better gear. Because they are going to really rip away those resistances. It's not so much the armor. I can figure out the armor pretty easily. That's not bad. I'm good on armor. It's just the resistances are going to be a pain. Okay, now I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes! Now I'm damage reduction. I have 100% fortify, so I have 15% more damage reduction. Now, I don't know if that's multiplicative or if that's additive with the others. Is it X 15% or is it plus 15%? It would suck if it were plus 15%. Doesn't really say, does it? Plus 21.8% damage, that's sort of minimal. Unless it's multiplicative. Is that multiplicative damage? No. That's sort of small. Small potatoes. Hold resistance. Lucky hit.
Use it well.
What's nice now is I could do Infernal Hordes and actually have a much better chance of getting Chaos Armor. But let's go for chests here. tunics.
Hello, that's a shame that. Hello, well. Hello, shining.
Did I get it? Did I get it? Nope. Ah, here we go. 2 ranks. 2 ranks. Not bad. Could be better. I do lose resistance. That's not good. I do have to think about that. Let's go ahead and check out these other items
Steel
here.
you need.
Don't want to lose the resistance.
Better than starting from
Basically,
nothing.
I'm not going to get anything better than what I'm wearing. And I really would rather have this as, like, on gloves or something. Like, as a chaos armor or a chaos perk or whatever.
What's still got some good in it? I'll keep
'Cause
my forge hot.
my problem now isn't
Soon.
DPS. This would be DPS, right? Not, you know, survival. I mean, Iron Fur is nice, right? Where's Iron Fur? It's right here. Damage reduction, that's nice. It's very nice. If I were to put that on, that would go to, what is it now? 12%. It would go to 24%. That's not nothing. That's really good. You obviously want as many stacks there as you can get. But 2 ranks. And if you look over here at the stats, that's not good. I would need to focus more on like incorporating like, where is it? Not here. Up here. I had like resistances somewhere. Here we are. I would have to like spend over here instead. Like instead of doing other things, like I would remove this. I might try to find a more efficient way to get over here. Like if I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I could do that. Like I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then remove all these. Right? So that frees 3 points there. 25 out of 25. Yep, that's good. Boy, it's going to be hard to get to that. How would I do that? It has just enough willpower. That damage is in a bucket by itself with all the plus damage, so but 40% is pretty good. I don't care about those. I do care about that. Let's look at resistances. Let's see where they are. There. That's not bad. That's 128 points. I could go there and there as well if I figured out a way to move points around. Maybe that and that. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm at... That's pretty good, actually. When you add in the extra Iron Fur stacks, that's actually better than I was. So that's not bad. Let me work with that. And I also get a little bit more, not a lot more bit damage, but I get a little bit more damage from the Werebear form. It's a shame that it's only 2 ranks, but I can work with that. I can work on that in time. Ursine strength bonuses. Ursine strength. Where's Ursine strength? Isn't that a... What is that? What is that? Ursine strength. Damn it. So I have my thing back. Ursine strength. Again. Oh, it is a... Where's that node? Where's Ursine strength? Gain 30% max physical damage, druid overpower bonus. Is this on... I don't know where that is. I don't see any extra numbers anywhere. Just here. I wish you could search for things within the game. It's a shame that you can't. Are there any little blue numbers anywhere? Oh, here we go. Okay, so Ursine strength, 32.5%, 22.5, and 102.5. Okay, so it's not a lot, just a little bit on the top. All right, so yeah, minimal. I'd really like more iron for perks when I like get this, when they bring this up. That's like the most important thing to me.
My hammer sings
Yeah,
on your
in lieu of having whatever. So this to that, and then, oops. I need to re-verify everything, including my enchants, because right here, I'm losing my companion stuff, right? So that sort of, let's see. Would those 3 ranks to iron for make up for that 17.5? I don't know. So if I go in here, God, I wish I would go to this screen instead. So six ranks is 24.24. And if I take that off, actually I can just do it like this. So 12, so it's another 12%. So it's not as much as this. So I need to get more ranks in iron for that to be like an equivalent thing. But I'm also losing armor. I'm losing pulverized size. I'm losing life and resistance, which I'm making up on the board. So I don't know if that's the good choice to make at the moment. Really what I'm doing this for is to get a little bit more Weirbear overpower. I guess I'm not losing life, it's because it has the life multiplier. And then I'll just get better as it approaches 8. But if really this thing will only work, is only an improvement really if I can get 5 ranks and then masterwork like both hits to Iron Fur. That would make me very, very happy. So until then, I think I'm going to stick with what I have. Because that gives me, while I don't have as much, while I don't have the extra little bit of damage that I would get from the Weirbear thing, like if I actually go in here and see what the damage is. Pulverize is 12. Let's see. Spirit cost. I don't think it just the green number goes up, or the orange number goes up, right? The lucky hit chance, the spirit costs don't change. So just the orange number right there. $12,788. Did it even go up? Yeah, a little bit, not a lot. Okay, so not really worth doing just yet. That's sort of like an afterthought at the end. You know, just, okay, I'll add a little bit more damage. Obviously, it'll be needed for T4, but it also needs to have the proper mitigation effects that are really beneficial for this. And losing the pulverized size would make me sad as well. Because I've already lost it here and here. So losing that last little remnant of pulverized size would make me sad. I have it here as well, but Okay, my soothing spices are good. So let's try to do this. Let me see here. 111. Capped. Obviously these are... Poison is no longer like boosted like it was, but now I have a nice even amount all the way around. Let's do this again. Try to get our glyphs up so they're even a little bit more powerful. Okay. Damage reduction is now at max. 15% on top of the wolves. Again, if I can get Iron Wolf Masterwork, if I can get a star on that, that would be amazing. Masterworking, it would be even more amazing. hitting too fast and running out of resources. If I could, well, I think I always want damage mitigation. I don't mind a fight taking longer. I just don't want the damage coming in to like one shot. I don't even want damage taking half of my health if I can avoid it. Because that's like an ocean panic moment where like the brain sort of short circuits a little bit and you lose your focus and unless it happens like regularly and you're practiced for it, then it's like your brain gets completely dysregulated and you can't think straight for a moment. Like in retrospect, it's like, oh, I should have done that. Yeah, that's obvious now. Of course, it's easy in retrospect because now you have all the time in the world to think about it. But in that moment, it's really scary. Five. Only 2 ranks. Damn it. If Iron Fur had 3, especially if it were Masterwork, or if it were starred, that would be amazing. But I can always go over here and try more.
Hello?
What's still got some good in it?
Hold on to it. It's not. Feels good to finally be at T3. I think one of the objectives is to get pit 50, right? I'm not doing that now, but I think that's one of the objectives. I want to have a little bit more resistance before then. See that health drop right there? That's okay. I don't mind that. My brain can handle that. See that and go, oh, I'll just take a health pot. No big deal. No, it's like, you know, the next hit coming in is not going to drop me all the way to the bottom like it would if that hit had dropped me to half health. Because then you're thinking, oh shit, the next hit's going to kill me. Because if the first hit could take you to half health, the next hit could take you to no health, right? At least goes the theory. I want to be able to ignore all environmental effects. I just want to focus on the enemies, where they are, what they're doing, not, you know, fire on the ground, explosions, some bullshit follow me around the dungeon. I hate those. Although that would actually be a good test. Having a Stormbane's Wrath chasing me around, popping off every time it's near me. They're just a nuisance. Another good test would be the thing where it does like a explosive volcanic thing real close to the enemies after you kill them. That's also a good test of survivability. So I should probably do those just to check survivability. Because as a sort of a controlled environment where you're testing it on purpose and you can anticipate it. Again, fine. Would love to have that attack speed, but that's not a priority right now. Get a buff right before the boss. Oh man, I didn't realize it would disappear. Second hit, definitely for sure. I do need to level up some other glyphs that are key for this build, or potentially key for this build, so I can swap around and test. You can see the effects of the amounts.
Hello, shining. All finished, are you?
Can't have been starting from nothing.
Looking for all resist. Anything else interesting? Drop? No. No, I don't think there's anything we need there. Let's go do... Let's go do a nightmare dungeon for more materials. I need to get all these so that they're all stars. Or all, not stars, so that they all have diamonds or triangles under it. Sorry, triangle. Which one's the least? Here, well, I'll do this. This is a potentially dangerous one, so it'll be a good test. This is the one I normally crunch because it's damaging, but this will be a good test for the volcanic effect. Like, as in a controlled environment to see, how much damage is coming in from fire. Hopefully it'll be nothing. That right there. Normally you just run to get out of them, but I don't want to have to do that. I want you to just be able to stay in there. See? Pretty good. A little bit of damage. Not much. Excellent. A death ball. First. Two. I'd be willing to put the wolves on another piece that's giving me more damage or more quality of life kind of a thing, because having the chest piece and wolves, that'd be better. But only if it's like 3 stacks of iron fur. It just needs to be much better than it was. having ooh. Oh, see how I It's always fun to see stars on things. See that? A little bit of damage, not a lot. Could be even less if I had that chest piece on. More stacks of iron fur. Ah, there it is. It's always the last one on purpose. No matter which one you loot last, it's always going to be that one. Should have waited for that. Remember when we used to get a lot more red runes? That was nice. They really messed that up, didn't they? I'll have to do some rune runs. See if I can get some drop from the timed event, which I always find to be fun because you can extend the timer really easily, so it's never, I don't find it to be ever stressful. Yeah, just make them stand near poison and take a swing at them and they're guaranteed overpowers. Basically, your second hit of any enemy is guaranteed. Is almost guaranteed to kill them, even a boss. And I need to improve that a bit as well. That's one thing that the chest piece does as well. It adds more to that. I'm gonna lose my thing probably. That's fine. I'll reapply it before I engage the boss. Boop. Right. Walk. Boop, boop. Excellent. So for T4, I'm going to need that chest. I'm going to need to keep my wolves. Let's see. How would I do that? What would I give up to get my wolves back? Let's pick up this stuff just a second. Again, I'm looking for all resist. If it doesn't have all resist, I'm not even considering it.
What's still got some good in it?
All right. Oh, let's get this guy. Let's get a bit. That wasn't a very lucrative dungeon. A little bit.
I'll keep my forge hot.
Right.
Return soon.
I do the helm. Nope. All right. Wimpy runes. No nightmare dungeons are in the Whisper. World boss. I could probably do that on T1, but I'd be alone. That's the problem. Let's go do that on like a low level. Just to do it. Do it like that. I should be able to like dominate that. I can always bug out. Actually, no. Let's just do that on normal. Let's just do it on normal. It doesn't need to be anything. No reason to boast. No reason to like do something stupid. And I can even go think about how to mitigate my incoming even more using that chest piece when I'm doing it. So 7 minutes. So what would I give up? Damage. Slow enemies. Could probably get rid of this one. Because they're already being slowed through a skill point right here. Yeah, that's probably good. Can I put the wolves on that? It's a defensive item, right? Spirit. Yeah. If I did that, I could grab... Okay, so 3 to Iron Foot. I think I want that more than I want the other ranks. Because the ranks are nice, but I don't really need the DPS. I need the mitigation. The mitigation is far more important to me. Because I don't have a problem killing. I just want to never be in a situation where I think about dying. We'll try that against the wolf boss. Okay, so now I have both the wolves. They cannot die. 17.5% damage mitigation off the top. And then Iron Fur is now 24% instead of 12. So that's an extra 12% damage reduction. So that should be good. Oh, and actually one more thing I could do to prepare myself even better is to take a Fortitude potion. I know I'm over-preparing, it's overkill, but that's how I play when I'm not being stupid. Do I have, right now my health is 43. Let's go to Advanced Fortitude. I'm capped there. I could take a Soothing Spice as well. That's more mitigation. Not a lot, but just a little bit. A little bit helps. And then I can swap back over and do other things where it will continue to be useful. Now, it's possible the world boss has certain features about it that are just painful no matter what, so that's why I'm having abundance of caution. I can always go like this and escape if I need to, and that'll just bail me out immediately. I don't have to like run out or anything. I'll just be like boo boo, and then hit A. Like for some reason I see it's like if I'm taking like a third of my health as damage in one hit from something, I'm like, okay, fuck this, I'm out. Now I've done this boss on hard mode, I think, like not normal, not hardcore, but hard, on a barbarian. It wasn't this boss. I think it was a different boss. Did it on a barbarian solo like this, and I was fine. And that was a low health build. I was leveling up on softcore, right? It was like maybe level 30 or something. So I had like lots of nice perks, you know, all the little toys over here, you know, that I could get, except for this one. I think I even had some of these, one of these. Like I had this one and this one, right? Or no, this one. So I had very low health. I was usually down around 10% health. And it was fine. Like, he did very little damage to me. So the mitigation I have will be 77, like, only 23% of the damage that the bosses does as this will come in. And then 15% here, but then that will be further lowered through this and this, right? Plus, you know, whatever else I have going on here. Do I have any other mitigation effects? I don't think I do. Like straight mitigation. I think that's all I have. If I did, it would be in the skill tree somewhere. Maybe this right here. Yeah, that's a damage mitigation by reducing their damage. Let's see here. I might move some points around to get even more if I can. I like getting a lot of 4 to 5 very quickly. Like, I would be happy to lose this to get more mitigation somewhere. Let's go for healing. Not a lot, just a little, but who knows. That's big. That's huge. This needs to be as high as possible, though. I'd love this to be like, 40%. This would be nice. Damage reduction when I cast this. Heals. There's no damage mitigation by doing one of these, right? Yeah. Didn't think so. 40,000 damage. That's nice. That's higher, isn't it? That's higher than it would have been. Wonder what that, because that was. Yeah, that's interesting. Alright. So I will. That's another thing. I might struggle with Grizzly Rage on this, right? I'm constantly watching. Yep, Grizzly Rage is a problem. That caused me a little bit of worry. Okay, that's good. That's good. My heart leapt a little bit when Grizzly Rage went off. I'm like, what's that gonna do? What's it gonna do? That's like that mental panic that does a bad thing to your brain when you're like in a panic and you're like, I can't think straight. You stop thinking clearly in that moment because you've never experienced that moment before, and your brain doesn't know what to make of it. And so, oh shit, I should have done that on Torment. Like, I need to look more closely at Grizzly Rage and see what I'm actually losing. Okay, so I'm losing armor. Right, that's it. Torment 3, armor is down for some reason. Ah, it's because I switched that out. That's right. I need to take an armor pot, don't I? And I forgot to take these. That's what I did. See, I was going on about the other thing. So let's have all 3 of these things. I don't need 4 to 5 when I'm... Oh, no, I should. But I didn't need it. That's good.
starting from nothing.
That doesn't belong there. That belongs there. Yeah. All right. Now these belong in here.
May your road be filled with
Okay, so
wonders.
Grizzly Rage. It didn't matter then, but Grizzly Rage, again, makes me unstoppable. More damage. That didn't matter. Damage reduction is important. I don't care about the damage increase. I do care about the more life. Okay, that's good. So unstoppable, gain life, gain mitigation. Yeah, so it's important. And so I won't be able to do the world boss effectively at all at higher levels. It just won't happen. And the other thing is, if I don't kill one of these bosses in 14 seconds, then I'm also screwed, right? After 14 seconds, I lose a lot of my benefits. I could stagger it with this, right? But they don't really do the same thing. They're different things. So that's yet another reason to have as much mitigation in other places as possible. And to remember that when I lose this, I lose a lot of my armor. So I don't want to use this for armor at all. Mostly I want to use this for unstoppable, not for anything else if I can avoid it. Okay, so I did lose armor there because this had armor, right? Total armor. So I do need to roll total armor on all these other things if I can. Well, not this. Yeah, but I can make up for it with a thing. So for 30 minutes, I get these. Yeah. Now, one option I could do at T4, and this is a little bit riskier, is I could go with this, right? I could put this in, like, let's see, here, for example. Now I only have 2,000 health. So this is where taking maximum life would be really key. I would only get 10% back, right? And I don't think that the fortify effects, like... maybe it's... not that. Yeah, okay. Up to 15% damage. So is that damage scaled on your max health that you have available now? Or is it your full health? Like, you know, you have to have a full bubble of health for that to be 50%. Because I want the full health. I would have to, like, go through and test it, probably. But, it's not that. That. Right? Yeah. They look so similar with little plus symbol in the middle.
Magic, steel. Right. I've seen all manner.
So that's my thinking on that. Don't want to be caught in a bad situation. But at least I did kill a world boss. I'll be right back. I have to pee. thinking about this more. Like the world boss, as with most things, is a comfort level thing, and seeing repeatable patterns that your brain just sort of understands and can just deal with in the moment. So if I did the world boss a few more times, I would try it without Grizzly Rage. I would try it without this. I would just try it straight, just to see what it feels like on the lowest level, just to see what kind of incoming damage there is. So I'm not relying on buffs. And then if I stand there and take his hits and I like take no damage, then I'm like, okay, that's good. The next time I will bring it up to hard, where he'll do a little bit more damage, and then I'll see what happens then. Like if I start to notice like I'm taking damage, it goes down to here, it goes down to here. Then I'm like, okay, that's good. I'm done with doing the world boss at that level. I'll back it off one as a safety precaution for next time. I won't do the world boss in a situation where I can take, an appreciable amount of damage in one hit, mostly because I have this in here and I can't use a potion more than once every 15 seconds, right? Now, this might not be the best thing to have in here, right? It's here because it's recommended, but I might actually start considering something else because I might want to just take more potions, like boop, 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 right? Now, the benefit here is if you're doing a pit boss and you're like pushing yourself, which I probably won't do, you can take a potion right before you start hitting and you basically just go pound, 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 pound as fast as you can because you have no resource cost, 80% attack speed, and of course you have that movement speed, but then you can't heal yourself. But if you can kill the boss really fast, then if you have any effects that heal you on hit, like this one, right? Then that could potentially heal me. Now, that wouldn't count, I don't think, if you have the potion and it removes all cost. So I don't know for sure. I think I'm going to leave that there, just out of abundance of caution. But I might consider changing this out for something else. I don't know what else. Not this, because it only applies for 5 seconds. No, not that. This is a nice generic one. No, I don't like that one at all. I don't do that. Nope. I don't use basic skills. I don't like this one at all. This one is the only one that's like least annoying. And that might reduce a cooldown. That might be the best choice over even this. Because this is mostly for DPS, right? You'd use this for DPS. If you need to kill a big boss fast. But I don't really need the DPS. I need cooldown. I need consistency. Even, nice, even playing over time. So I might try that for a while and see how well this gets these to cool down. Let's go. 8. Down there. Let's see how many. I think I still only have 128 spent. Yep. Whew, that was stressful. I know it's in looking back, it's like I had no reason to be stressed, right? There was no problem there. But you don't know that going into it. You don't know what to expect. You've never done it on this character, with this build, with the things you have in motion at the time. So you're like, very apprehensive. It could be bad. Okay, it wasn't bad. That's good. So what else can I do to bump this up? I could do that. That'd be fun.
Nobody walks anymore.
Oh, wait, let's check the stock and see if anything's. Nope. I was checking to see if one of the sigils that I had was a whisper one. All right, so let's take our consumables. Armor's up. Resistance are capped. I'm at T3. My health is good. Oh, nice. Greed. I like that. In this situation, greed is good. Oh, nice. Gob. Gem gob. That's nice. Alright, let's deposit this. Grab this real quick. I'll be back that way, but I just want to clear more. Excellent. Once I have leveled all of my once I've leveled all the chaos aspects or chaos perks to their max, then I'll start saving for buying the scrolls, and I'll level up another druid, and I'll get more things that way. Excellent. The Butcher. Hi, Butcher. Okay. Level 3. He did barely any damage to me. That's a good sign. That's excellent. My heart jumped a little bit there. When he didn't die on the first hit, I'm like, oh, okay. Thought, is he going to kill me? But when he did hit me, I took very little damage, so that's excellent. That's a matter of the armor mitigating it down to 15% incoming, and then all the other further mitigation doing an inverse multiplier on that as well. You know, 50% would bring that 15% down to 7.5%, so inverse multiplication. Another thing coming up. There we go. It's funny that he didn't do his emote. Fresh meat. When he heard me. But that's a very good sign that the Butcher did very little damage to me.
It is done.
Right. Play cards. Yeah, let's go with cards. See if I get lucky with a chaos perk. Or a chaos item. Like, I would love to have this on a piece of gear. Still no red. Oh, interesting. The second one is just a generic. It's like, oh, here's a bunch of other stuff. Okay. Oh. Nice. Max level disobedience. Finally. Don't use cleaver. Going for all resist.
got some good in it.
My magics await your return.
Do I have any more for this? I do. I can do one. Okay. Let's go in a proper nightmare dungeon so I can get more of those. Oops, that doesn't belong there. That belongs there. Alright. Summoner Chaos Rifts. Okay. More of this. Not doing your stupid strong room. Can't finish it quickly, so it just stresses me out. If you made it so my progress would extend the timer, that would be wonderful. Even if only by 10 seconds. Should be getting healing now from things since I move those points around. Like a little bit of healing here and there. I will do the event though. Shit, I hit it by accident. Okay, I'll do it. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Now I have to do to get out of it. And I could always travel with it. No, you can't get out of this, can you? Alright, test of ghosts. No. Fine. These are all done, by the way. Like this was really fun on the spin to win druid or rogue. I enjoyed that. Fine, whatever. Now it's possible that I'm missing out on getting like, you know, a really good runes, you know, from this, but it's just not worth it to me to have to like beat my brain against completion. Like if I can get 5, that's fine. See, I got 5, that's fine. It used to be really important to get 6, in the previous season because it would give you the recipes for the special gems, which were quite nice actually. I never did get the one gem that I really wanted, which is the one that would make you unstoppable. Oh yeah, here we go.
Unlikely stuff.
I might be able to upgrade my sapphires soon to royals. Yeah, I can see the healing coming in. That's nice. You know, I might switch the, might switch back to the potion one if this healing is really good. Because if I can just heal my loss of health back up, sort of just by damaging things, then I don't have to worry so much about taking a potion. Like that right there. Boom, boom, back up. See? Nice. As long as I'm not losing too much health. Because it would be nice to be able to go pound, 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 pound. Or like I could have used a potion to move through that zone much more quickly to get to the next pillar. That's the other thing is, you know, you get a speed boost when you take a potion with that one thing. Get everything there. Oh, we. Doesn't seem like I'm. Well, it's hard to know if I'm getting that cooldown fast enough. Like the effect of that one rune. That's really what you use it for, right? Let's switch that back. It seems like it's a meh one. Yeah. Not really a cooldown. Don't really need the cooldowns as much. I need Grizzly Rage to last longer, is what I really need. I'll have to think about that. Because now that I can heal myself on a hit, it'd be nice if I had more. I really need that one red rune for regenerating my resources. I'd be able to hit much more often. Now I'm sort of having to pace myself, you know? Bam, bam, bam. So I don't burn through my resources too quickly. boss is, but we're going to clear more first. Oh, nice. We have a little treasure room. That's nice. I think I've done everything. Yeah. Oh. Exposed the hallway, but I didn't actually kill the enemies deep into it. Alright, so now these piddly guys. I know my Grizzly Rage is off, but I don't really need it at the moment. I'm saving it for the boss. I did take a potion right there, so I could just do pound, 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 pound. Kind of fun. Alright, now let's see what I can upgrade with those things that I just got.
Got
Ravens.
some good in it.
No. Again, I'm looking for... Oh, no. It's like, part of me is like, no. Okay. Okay.
Better than starting from nothing.
Gotta have all resist. May even take you seriously.
What's left, you ask?
Nothing. Alright. At least I have a lot of spare runes in case something goes wrong. Nope. Ah! Nice.
Magic is neither good nor evil. How may I help? Right aura. Right or soul.
Solid bits here.
Damn. I was hoping for it to be iron fur. Let's try that again. Come on, iron fur. Yes! Awesome.
Use it well.
28%. Not bad. Not bad. Obviously, it would be better if that were a better item in general, but still. I'll take the iron. Alright.
Greetings.
What
How
else
shall
are we
I
gonna
guide my hammer?
boost up? That one goes up all the way. Fine. Let's take him up higher. Come on, another hit. Damn. Oh well. One hit is good. Alright, so he's almost there. Getting a little bit better. This next one should give me more resources. I do need to go for a walk here in a little bit. I haven't done one of these in a long while. This floor layout. weird. Did I really just uncover everything? Yeah, okay. It's a weird way to go to the second level. I've not seen that in, I think, forever. Greed. Give me gold. I like that healing. Remember, I'm not just here for the Whisper, I'm here also for materials, so killing every enemy is how you do that. Stand on this and see what happens. Nothing. Good. Okay, so, boop, I do want to go over this way. Is that the whole map? It is. Excellent.
What's left, you ask? Better than starting from nothing. What's still got some good in it?
My magics await your return. There is magic in all things. Let me show you.
It is done.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer? starting from nothing. What's still got some good in it? I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
On the morrow, traveller.
Well done.
Magic in a bottle. Potent potables. What needs have you? Speed of the pack.
friends you'll not find.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
anymore.
Is that enough to make my last royal? No, hardly. All right, but we're getting there. 24 resistance here. I really need this one to have resistances. I can't go to T4 without it. I also need both of these to be, you know, at least one star. Like this 12.5%, I need that to be on this one as well. The top, instead of 10%, I need to be 12%. 12.5% resistance. But I also needed to have, I need both of these to be stars with resistance on it, right? I mean, I could maybe try to re-roll this a little bit. I don't want to burn too much gold. See, it's really hard to get poison resistance or all resistance on these things. Yeah, it's really difficult. Very expensive. All right, I'm gonna go for a walk, and let's go buy some obol things real quick. Tunics.
Hello, shining beauty. Hello, shining well. Too bad, friend.
No, not too bad at all. Quite fine. All right, doopy. I'm just gonna crunch those immediately, and none of those are anything I would want anyway. So I'm not giving this up until I can get it on a chaos item on a different slot. Ideally, I would have this on like a glove chaos or pants chaos, and this on like a glove chaos. This on pants or helm, and this on gloves would be mwah, amazing. All right, well, I'm gonna go, and hope that was interesting. If no one's watching now, but if someone were to ever watch this